With NATO invitation, the conundrum is that if you spell it out that Ukraine will join when war is over, that of course will give Russia all incentives to make sure the war is not over. There is work going on in Western think tanks, among others, on a formula that would allow to admit Ukraine also while the war is going on. People are discussing German model for Ukraine, how West Germany was invited to join NATO while East Germany was out there. It included several clauses. West Germany had to promise it won't try to reunite East by force because NATO allies were not willing to go along with any such attempt. I could imagine that something similar might be applicable to Ukraine. You can join NATO, but you need to promise you won't try to regain Crimea by force. To me, the mere fact that discussions about that formula, even though many solutions offered are not satisfactory to Ukraine, but the mere fact that they are happening actually shows that this is serious. The overall thinking about Ukraine NATO membership has changed. Back in yesterday's world, before February 24 last year, many countries still hoped that there might be a possibility to preserve, what was called common neighborhood between Europe and Russia, countries that are not part of either bloc. Now it's becoming ever more evident that this gray zone cannot exist, that there is going to be a sharp line. And that means it's in our interest to have Ukraine on our side of that line. The problem right now is not if, but how. How to extend NATO protection to Ukraine, given the circumstances, given that there is hot war going on. Simply, it is hard to implement for NATO. They will not admit Ukraine to NATO right now if they think that might jeopardize their own country's security in ways they do not control. I think that is a fairly mature decision, but they are working towards bringing Ukraine into NATO later. I think the merits of that are well known, well discussed, and I believe it will happen at one time.